reporting from the Batmobile with the surfboard in the car, and I'm off to the north coast of Cornwall to go surfing. Yes, I haven't been surfing much recently, so it's very nice to be getting back in the water. Yeah, so I'm in the car, the Passion Wagon, with just slurping on some juice, tropical juice, and I've got a little pre-made smoothie to have after that too. Very nice smoothie. So yeah, the topic, learn to listen to your body, is an interesting topic, I think. And I was just thinking how in today's society, we're made to feel bad for lots of things, when a lot of the time those things are just perfectly natural and you should just allow whatever it is to take place. For example, if you're tired in the evening, or even in the daytime or the morning, you're made to feel bad. It's like, oh God, why haven't you got any energy? I was, well, why are you tired though? Because you haven't had enough sleep, maybe. So your body wants rest. So you need to give the body what it's actually asking for. But most of the time, we don't do that. What do? We wake up tired, and what do lots of people do in the morning? Oh God, I need to have my fix to wake myself up. They have a coffee. Something like that. A drug to stimulate them to unnaturally wake them up. Almost dropped the camera there. So that's a prime example. You're tired, the body's saying, give me rest, I need sleep, I can't function like this. And you're like, and the mind just says, nah, I'm just gonna have a drug to wake me up. Prime example. Another thing, hunger. If you're hungry, a lot of the time you're made to feel bad. And it's like, oh, you're hungry, oh, you must be an emotional eater, oh God. And you're made to feel bad by lots of these diet kind of regimes and say, oh no, you shouldn't eat carbs after 6 or something like that, something ridiculous. So people are really, really hungry and sometimes even starving, but they won't eat until it ends in a binge anyway. They won't eat because they're made to feel bad, and so no. But the body's hungry for a reason, it wants food. So I think it's incredibly important to develop a relationship with mind and body and get them on the same page. I know that sounds really hippie and stuff, mind and body, but it makes sense. You want to have your mind and your body resonating with one another. So, meaning if you're hungry, you give the body food, but the right food. And if you're tired, you give the body sleep. If you're in pain, like if you're training and you're really in pain, perhaps stop training. If you're in pain, don't train. And don't take painkillers and things like that if you're wanting to. Well, take it if it's really bad. They're really good if you've got incredibly bad pain. But painkillers to just general day-to-day, like you have a headache, oh, I'll take an aspirin. Ask yourself a question, why have you got a headache? That is your body sending out a sign saying, look, what you're doing, whatever it is, something's not right. And it emulates this symptom, like a headache or hunger or tiredness or a reaction or weight gain or anything like that. That is your body trying to tell you something. It's like, look, you're not doing this right. And why is this so common? Why is it so common for a lot of people not to be on the same page with their mind and body? In my opinion, a lot of the time, the mind, it can be so easily distracted by means of things like advertising. Do you think you'd really want a McDonald's if you knew exactly what went in it and how it was made and all that stuff? But would you think you really want one if you didn't see them advertised all over the place, just in your face? Buy a burger, blah blah blah, with extra bacon and extra cheese, in your face. Adverts. So your mind gets confused about what it wants, and you don't actually get to know what your body is actually asking for when it's hungry. And what your body is asking for when it's hungry is clean carbohydrates. When I mean carbohydrates, when I say carbohydrates, I don't mean things like chocolate, crisps, biscuits, ice cream, pizza with loads of cheese on it and things like that. I mean things like fruit, with no additional animal fats. Fruit, vegetables, grains if you want them, like rice, pasta, but no cheesy, fatty sauces. That is what your body's asking for when you're hungry. So, what's my point? My point is to try and correctly interpret what your body is asking for, and try and get a relationship between your mind and body, and not get distracted by unnatural things such as advertising things like processed foods and all that sort of thing, and just end up eating a crap diet. So you don't want to do that. You just want to learn about your body, learn about human physiology, and it all makes so much more sense. What does every cell in the human body run on? Glucose. Oh, right. So that means everything you eat gets turned to glucose, yeah? Pretty much. So if I eat fruits and vegetables and clean carbohydrates, that gets converted more easily. Yes. And that means you'll get more energy and digest food better. Exactly. If you look it up, it all makes sense. So learn to correctly interpret what your body is asking for. And if your body is saying, oh, I'm tired, please just give me some rest, then listen to it. If you're in pain, then relax and don't do anything if you're able to. If you are putting on weight and you don't really know why, look it up. Look up human physiology. Don't just restrict calories and starve your body because you haven't done the research into it. Look into human physiology and how it all works, and don't look into fad diets. Learn about human physiology, and then you won't need to do any of that bollocks. You won't need to do any yo-yo dieting. You can just learn what the deal is and say, okay, well, that's how you do weight loss. It takes time, but you never, ever, ever, ever starve yourself. If a fit and healthy person is not going to starve themselves, why should an overweight person have to starve themselves? Okay, that's my little rant. Yeah, I'm sure, as you can see, I'm on my portable camera, because I still haven't got a new laptop. Just got to hold it so it doesn't fall over. So, yeah, I will hopefully update this soon and we can get more videos going. I'll catch you guys soon.